DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Today's daily motivation is about following your energy, not your passion. Your energy, not your passion. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of people ask me, often I talk to people in my work as a business coach. And also because I've transitioned from being a professional athlete to being an entrepreneur. So I often hear from people who are trying to make some kind of transition, whether they're transitioning from athlete to they want to do something, they're not sure what. Maybe they want to get a job, start a career. Maybe they want to start a business. People who have a business, maybe they want to get into a different one. People who have a full-time job and they're thinking about maybe starting a business. But when I talk to folks, they are often talking about their passions. I may want to build something around my passion, or I talk to people who are trying to figure out what their passion is. So sometimes people know what their passion is and they want to build something around it, or they don't know what their passion is and they think that if they can solve that riddle, they can find out their passion, then all of a sudden they'll know exactly what to do. I'm here to let you and all of those people know that no, that's actually not what you need to do. You don't need to find your passion. You don't need to search for your passion. If you do know what your passion is, that's cool. You can know it. I know what my passions are. That doesn't mean I should build a business around them. All right, let me explain to you what I mean. Your passion is the thing that you have energy for and that you care. It can be multiple things that you have energy for, you care a lot about. Maybe it touches your heart, you have an emotional connection to it. That's cool, but that does not necessarily mean you should build a business around it. And here's why. Because passion is simply a burning flame. It's a burning energy. You can have passion for something, but doesn't mean you could be good at making a business out of it. Doesn't mean you have the skill to make a business out of it. Doesn't mean that there is a market for you to make money from it. And it also doesn't mean that you have the discipline to do business in that thing. Because you can be passionate about something, but you're not disciplined at it. If you're not disciplined at something, you probably shouldn't make a business out of it, because your business is probably not going to last too long. What you should do instead is look for something that you have energy for. Where do you have energy? That's what you should focus on. Where's your energy going? So what I ask people, somebody tells me, hey, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life or what I want to do next. Here's what I ask them. I say, if you had a whole day to do anything that you wanted to do and you did not need for money, you could just do whatever you wanted, what would you do? The answer to that question, that's pointing you in the direction of where your energy would go, because you have a full day, you have your basic necessities are taken care of. You could do whatever you want with your energy. Whatever you would do then, that's where you need to focus. That's where you need to be. That's where you should be looking, and you should be figuring out what you could do that goes in that direction. So I'll tell you myself, when I first got online in 2000, almost 20 years ago, 2005, first thing I did online was not YouTube. As a matter of fact, first thing I did, I was blogging. I started a blog, and I was just blogging, just writing just my thoughts, just my ideas, basically similar to what I'm doing right now on video. I was doing a written version of this almost 20 years ago. I had no audience. Nobody knew who I was. There was no marketing plan, no ads, nothing like that. And we weren't even calling the phrase social media. There was no content. There were no influencers, none of that. And there was no money to be made from doing it. But I had space, physical and mental space to do whatever I wanted to do. I decided to get online and start sharing my thoughts with people. And that's where my energy was going. And that's exactly why it was the right move for me to look to build a business out of doing exactly that. Was exactly what I did. Now, do I have passion around the things that I talk about? Yes, I do. But it's the energy that I have around it that matters more than the passion. Because you can have passion for a lot of things. Like some of you young men, you might have passion for having sex with as many women as you possibly can. Doesn't mean you should go into the porn industry. All right, do you have the discipline to do it? Even when you don't feel like it, even on camera? All right, even at the risk of, whatever the disease you might contract in the process of doing that. All right, so just because you got a passion for something doesn't mean that you should do it for a living. You might have passion for music. Right? It doesn't mean you should try to be a rapper or an R&B singer or start a band. All right, just because you have a passion for something doesn't mean you should base things around it. You might have a passion for food. Does that mean you should be try to become Gordon Ramsay, or you should start a food channel or food blogging? Not necessarily. Where do you have energy? Because if you're going to build a business around something, and that's really what we're talking about here, you want to build a business or career around something, then you got to have, first of all, energy to do it. Secondly, you have the discipline to do it consistently. Third, there needs to be a market for it. And fourth, people need to want it from you. You need all four. You need to have the energy to do it, discipline to do it consistently, because there will be days you don't feel like it. I don't care how passionate you are about something. There'll be days you don't feel like doing the work. You still have to do it. There needs to be a market. In other words, can you make money doing this thing? There are some things you can be passionate about, but there's not really a market. People don't want it. People aren't willing to pay for it, so you probably shouldn't build a business around it. And the fourth thing is, do they want it from you? All right, you may be very passionate and have a lot of energy for doing something, but if people don't want it from you, then it's probably not a thing that you should be doing. So all of these things are all pieces of where you want to focus in your life. So any of you who's been thinking about, oh, here's my passion, then this is the thing that I want to do. I want to redirect your energy. And doesn't mean that you should give up on whatever your passion is or stop being passionate about that thing. You can continue to do that, but your passion may be something that you might want to look at as more of a hobby rather than a career / business / money making opportunity. Where your money's going to come from is the place where your energy is going. So what you do with your energy when you have freedom to do anything you want with it, that's the direction that you want to go. So with all that said, I send out a daily motivation text message, a separate message from this video, every single day, straight to your phone, free of charge. If you want to receive that message, it's guaranteed to have you focused, sharp, and on point every morning. Text me at my number, which is 305-384-6894. It's down below in the description. You'll get that message every day. Secondly, Work on Your Game University. People ask, Dre, do you offer any kind of coaching courses, high-level trainings, masterminds, stuff like that? Answer is yes. All of that is inside of Work on Your Game University. The link is down below. It's workonyourgameuniversity.com. Text number and the link down below to both of those. And please make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. Like this video, share this video, comment on the video, hit the notification bell so that you are knowing every time a new video comes out. Excuse me. And please subscribe to this channel so that every time a new video comes out, you know what's going on, and it lets YouTube and the algorithms know that this is a place that they need to be sending more people, so more people can get this daily motivation message, so we can give the game to more folks. And as more people get game, everything in the world gets better, because the more people with game there are, the better. All right, this is not something that we want to hide from anybody. So with all that said, y'all have an amazing day. Work on your game. Dre all day.